All right, so we know our leaders are controlled by like third parties, right? That's how the whole system works. They need money to make their shit roll. So who do they go to? The billionaires. So this is who controls Trump right here.
New strikes across Tehran.
Supreme leader killed in the attack.
U.S. fighter jets shot down. War is spreading to new countries.
As far as we need to go.
We knew that there was going to be an Israeli action.
How did we get here? Why is the U.S. really going to war with Iran? Trump has been trying out a lot of justifications, but none of these reasons are really valid. Last year, he bragged that Iran's nuclear program was obliterated by their strikes, and Iran didn't have any missiles capable of reaching the U.S. If you want at least part of the answer, what Marco Rubio is talking about here, as usual, follow the money.
Miriam gave my campaign indirectly and directly $250 million. She was number one.
That's Miriam Adelson, and her checkbook has arguably shaped U.S. foreign policy more than any diplomat in the last decade. Adelson and her late husband are billionaires, staunch Zionists, and they act as Israel's biggest lobbyists in the United States. If you want to be elected president these days, you need about $1 billion for your campaign. So when someone gives you $250 million like Miriam Adelson did to support Trump in the last election, that buys a lot of influence.
He'd call and say, can I come over, please? And what he did is he fought for Israel. That's all he really fought for.
In the first Trump administration, they cashed in by getting Trump to move the U.S. embassy from Tel Aviv to Jerusalem.
One of my last videos, a Jewish person, I think they were like some kind of influencer or from Israel, but they openly said we need to take away phones from our kids, Jewish kids, until they're about 18, 19. Otherwise, they're going to see the carnage that they caused and brainwashed them into hating their own people. This woman said we have to ban the children from owning smartphones so they don't see the truth being put out about the crimes, the crimes of Israel. Think about that. Insane. They'll take everything away from you, all your rights, everything, just so that they can hold power and win.
And side note, the government actually sold the U.S. ambassador's house in Tel Aviv quickly so a future administration couldn't move the embassy back. Who did they sell it to? The Adelsons. Then they pushed Trump to recognize the Golan Heights, a historically disputed territory occupied by Israel in 1967, as officially part of Israel.
They were very responsible for so much, including getting me thinking.
This lady looks freaking nuts, man. She's obviously very rich to donate $250 million. Ugh, when you think of the Epstein files, this is the kind of face that I see. That's in my head. This is the person I see.
Thinking about Golan Heights.
And they lobbied hard for Trump to kill the Iran nuclear agreement negotiated by the Obama administration. All of these choices pushed the U.S. closer to Israel and closer to a conflict with Iran, which is exactly what the Adelsons were paying him for. So now, when Marco Rubio says,
We knew that there was going to be an Israeli action. We knew that that would precipitate an attack against American forces.
we can better understand what's actually going on here. Israel is leading the charge. This is a war for their benefit. Iran is Israel's biggest regional rival. So if Iran is brought in line, Israel becomes the uncontested power in the region. Trump is falling in line because he's bought and paid for by Republican megadonors like the Adelsons.
I know you love Israel. What do you love more, the United States or Israel? She refused to answer. That might mean Israel, I must say.
Over the next few days and weeks, you're going to hear a lot about imminent threats, defensive strikes, and national security. The reality of this war is much more simple. It's a war being launched to satisfy the demands of a small handful of billionaires.
Yep. Isn't that the way it always is, right?